Welcome to Eric Blackmon Music. Hi, and welcome to my tutorial on how to play a jazz guitar solo starting with one note. That's right, one. We'll start with one note and then we'll add notes as we go to build a cool guitar solo. The guitar is tuned standard E-A-D-G-B-E. And all we need to do to start our solo is to choose that one note. Now the backing track that you heard earlier is in the key of A minor. And this is an A minor solo or an A minor chord progression that we're playing against. So quite naturally, if it's A minor, we're going to go to an A. There's an A, 5th fret on the high E string. We're going to start with that note. Now it wouldn't matter if we wanted to play this solo in a different key or to use a different backing track. If we wanted to go to A sharp, for instance, or B flat, we go to fret 6. And we use that note as our root note. If we wanted to go to the key of B minor, in other words, the note has to match the backing track key. And some folks have asked me, well, how do I know what key a backing track is in? All you have to do is go to YouTube. There are literally thousands of backing tracks that you can use absolutely free. And every one of those backing tracks will give you its key. Our backing track is in the key of A minor, so we're going to test out our note A against that track and see what it sounds like alone. Here we go. Here's just our A note. Now that we have established our root note, we can be sure that any note on that fret will work in that key because every note on that fret is in the key of A minor. Every one of them. So we've got, by finding that A, we have now found 6 notes that we can play with this track. Let's try it out. Now this is fret 5 and every note on that fret works in our solo. Let's add some notes. We're going to go to fret 4 and what we'll do is use those notes as lead-ins to fret 5 like this. We can also play notes together like the B and high E string, the G and B string, the D and G string, and so on. So any 2 strings can be played together leading from fret 4 to fret 5 like this. Let's try out those 2 frets. what other options we have. Let's go from fret 5 here, any note on fret 5, to fret 7. So we're going to skip a fret. That middle fret there, number 6, we're going to skip. So we're going to do this. Okay? Now let's see what kind of sound we get out of that. Let me share a little tip with you. When you're trying to achieve a jazz sound, it's a good idea to keep the notes close together. Okay? If we go to this fret and this one here, 4 and 5, sounds more like jazz. When we go here, notice we've got this gap in here, fret 6, we're skipping it. So we sound more bluesy. Okay? Jazz, notes closer together. Blues. Now we're going to add a couple of frets here at fret 7 and fret 8. Now at fret 7, what we're going to do is lead in from fret 8 to fret 7 like this. Okay, now we're going to skip fret 6 and we're going to combine these two and these two like this. Now let's see what that sounds like. That sounded pretty wild. Now what we're going to do next is connect all the notes together. Now we're going to go here to fret 5 and fret 7 and we're going to do this. We're going to go to fret 5 and fret 7 and bridge them like this. So we're using fret 6 now. We're going across that fret and using it as passing tones. What we're going to do is attempt to connect all these frets together by moving in here to the 6th fret occasionally. Like that. Let's see what happens. Well, you saw there that we were playing all over the place, just walking the dog on all the frets within our reach. Well, all right, that's it for how to play a jazz guitar solo starting with one note. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.